What if... I load a sky blue canister into my airbrush and spray a few test puffs onto my arm. This might just work. Carefully, I raise the gun to the center of Winston's face and gently spray dots of crisp blue along the sides of each nostril. "Marion!" Mom calls from downstairs. I ignore her and keep painting, my eyes refusing to blink as I hold my breath. Almost there. Mom's voice cuts down an octave. "Come on, birthday girl, before your dad eats all the cake." I instantly drop my airbrush. It falls with a loud clank against the metal counter. "She's not messing around," Dad calls up. "I have zero self-control when it comes to baked goods." "Quick, Mare, he's trying to steal the frosting." "Coming," I call back. I switch off the overhead light and slip past the divider into the bedroom part of my room. Last year, Dad built me a temporary wall to separate my bed from my workshop. So now, I don't have to have my makeup supplies balanced on top of my school books or monster faces staring at me while I sleep. However, I do still have a few framed monster movie posters in my bedroom, mostly stuff from the 1980s, my most favorite monster era of all time. Mom even helped me make custom gold frames to hang against my robin's egg-colored walls to make them really pop. Kids at school are usually surprised to see what my room looks like when they come over for Halloween makeups. Maybe they expect it to be painted all black with a bed in the shape of a coffin or something. Truth is, I love color. I respect color. I just don't wear color. Well, not much of it anyway. Just a pop of lavender in my glasses and my new emerald green Doc Martens that I got this morning as a present. Most 14-year-olds have parties on their birthdays, but I don't really have people I'm close to. So instead of taking up a table at Cucina della Nonna or Harvey's and gorging on pizza and milkshakes with a few kids from school, I have a quiet night planned here at home. I make my way downstairs, careful not to mess up the fake cobwebs tied to the banister. Our whole house is decked out for Halloween. Pumpkins, witches, ghosts, not to mention skulls. So many skulls. Mom kind of has a thing for skeletons, and we have them displayed on nearly every surface in nearly every color, leaning against vintage-looking spell jars and tapered black candles that smell like pumpkin spice. Right now, she's even wearing a dress patterned in bones. She beams up at me from the bottom of the stairs, her makeup immaculate, her black hair falling over her shoulders in neat waves. "Happy birthday!" she cries. "Happy birthday!" Dad and Margot chime in. "Thanks," I say, suddenly shy, even though I have no reason to be. They pull me in for a tight group hug, and then Dad leads me over to the coffee table where the birthday cake is waiting. "So I get the first piece, right?" he teases. "You wish," I tell him. Mom carefully passes me a knife. "Marion gets the first piece," she says. Dad pretends to pout, and my sister nudges him in the ribs. The cake is everything. It's shaped like a bat, covered in purple fondant, with dark chocolate eyes and candy corn teeth. When I cut through the middle, the insides bleed red velvet and marshmallow buttercream, my favorite. I tilt a giant slice onto my plate. Eat up, Mom tells us. We dig in, and the cake is so rich and moist that it literally melts in my mouth. Mom gets her own plate and snuggles up beside me on the couch. Dad sits on my other side, leaving Margot with the oversized armchair. "So, Cujo, right?" Dad asks, pretending to cue up the classic Stephen King film. "Young Frankenstein," I tell him. He sighs heavily, pretending to be upset, but I see the smile on his face as he flips through the streaming movies. Young Frankenstein is a tradition. We've been watching it on my birthday since I was little. Watching it feels so cozy and familiar. Even Margot laughs along with the movie's jokes. By the time the credits roll, we've succeeded in our mission to finish off the bat cake. Mom pats the side of my knee before she stands. "Come on," she tells me, beckoning me to the kitchen. A birthday reading for my...